We good?
Okay.
Oh my god, I can't wait to take my jacket off.
Soon.
We're just like tied it around.
Well, we're early, huh?
We're early?
It didn't took 20 minutes.
Good.
No, the train.
Yeah, I know. So they have local ways to cure meat. Not sure you'll be interested.
I'm interested.
Oh, okay. As far we'll look into that.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
Now I regret wearing my shoes. Oh, my flip-flops.
Yeah.
This weather is really strange.
Well, you dressed like it was winter. It was clearly not winter.
It was this morning.
Are we taking the train? We just came out of the train.
We just arrived. 2-hour train ride. And yeah, this time we didn't try streaming on the train because we had such bad luck last time. And it's a good thing because yeah, lots of tunnels and no service for almost all the way. So
So, if I'm correct, and I think I am correct, let's see. If I'm correct, I might have a good news.
what's that?
I said, if I'm correct, I might have a good news for you.
Oh, what good news?
You'll see.
I'm excited about good news.
You excited about Wi-Fi? Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't have Wi-Fi on train here.
No, they don't give Wi-Fi on the train in Italy. A good news for us.
You see, at the top,
Yeah.
the balcony right there?
Oh shoot.
I think it's ours.
Oh.
Yeah, it is ours.
Oh my gosh. That's not just a terrace, Gaspar.
That's a terrace.
It's
That's
freaking rooftop, like.
no, that's exactly the definition of a terrace.
Yeah, but I thought you meant like a little balcony,
No, I mean,
like a little.
I meant like a
Sure.
terrace. No, I
Like
meant
proper, full-on rooftop balcony, terrace. Wow.
I meant like a terrace. And now we have to wait here
Okay.
for 30 minutes.
Well, in that case, we don't
Let me guess, you're gonna remove your thing? Yeah.
because I cannot stand it anymore.
And me, I will tell you the story of the boat, guys.
Let me take off my jacket and
Yeah.
then I can hold the camera while you tell them what's happening or what happened yesterday. Oh, ew, no, ew. Well, I guess I can just eat it here, right? For now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Good morning.
Alright,
Okay,
where do I stand?
you can take that.
I'm reloading my chat so I can chat while...
So, guys, the boat thing. For those of you who were with us, I think Saturday or something, yeah. There was an ad on a website with a guy that put a boat at the price of €1 and saying, I am looking, after years of working on that boat, I'm looking for someone who's a beautiful project to take over. I would like that project to be either artistic or to be association, human project, something that has a meaning. I sent him a message saying, hey, this is what we are, this is who we are, this is the project, this is how we think we could work with your boat. He was like, oh yeah, I'm really interested. So we talked to each other on the phone. And he's like, yes, you know, it's really important for me that the boat leaves, and I work for so my idea was to go on a scientific journey with it, but now because of my health I can't, so I want someone who's really gonna carry his boat. And I'm like, oh okay, and so that's why you don't want money for it. And he's like, oh no, I want money for it. I'm like,
Oh, crap.
okay, so You want like less money than the value? Oh no, I want the full value of it. I'm
Oh
like,
no.
so you want a great project, but you want the full value of the boat. Yeah. I'm like, okay, so what's the point of bringing a great project? Oh, if you bring a great project, maybe I can, I don't know, maybe I can let you pay in like 3 times.
Oh my god.
Or like,
it's ridiculous.
I can do facilities and you know what annoys me? Is that you make yourself sound like a humanitarian. Oh, it's really important for me that boat goes to charity. But charity, you pay me, huh? Try to make yourself sound good, where basically you're just...
It's like you're trying to sell your car, but you're like, I need you to apply, send me your resume, and if nobody who has less than a PhD will qualify to buy my car.
How is that a scam again? Don't throw away the scam word.
It's just that it's just a very strange way of trying to sell your boat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If I pay full price and I want to turn your boat into like a bird nest, or if I want to set it on fire just for fun, I do. You cannot ask me. Yeah, what's your project? Yeah, okay, I'll sell it to you, because he needs the money. He wants to sell the boat. His boat is pricey, hard to sell. And I was thinking, so I just lost 20 minutes. I was like, so what's your boat project? Yeah. So how can you work with association? Yeah, okay, I see.
Yeah, his approach to sell was misleading, not scam. His approach to sell was misleading.
Yeah, and the guy was like...
Nothing about avoiding taxes, nothing about scam.
The guy was like...
He's just trying to be a weird, like, self-indulgent
He said, oh, I'm a bit
person.
upset because so far I've received ridiculous offer. Even people wanted to take the boat for free.
Yeah, of course it has sentimental value. I completely understand
yeah, you put
that.
an ad for €1. No, but let me finish.
Sorry, just answering
like,
chat.
The guy was complaining that, oh, I only had ridiculous offer. Yeah, you put your boat for €1 saying, pitch me your project and then we can maybe talk about what we could do to ease the purchase.
Not a fraud. It's just a very complicated...
It's not a fraud or a scam. I don't know what...
It's just
guys,
like a complicated way of just selling your boat. Like,
a fraud or a scam is if you buy the boat and then figure out that actually it was never this boat to sell or anything.
yeah.
If a guy say, hey, my boat's for sale, and then he comes and you're not happy with the term, you don't buy the boat, there is no fraud, no scam.
Yeah.
The fraud of a scam is a moment where you lose something out of it. There is nothing to lose there.
Yeah.
So,
So like Fury said, and it was exactly what I thought right away.
it's not even a bait, because I think the guy just doesn't understand what he's doing. And
Debated though.
It's just-
the ad said like
no,
€1.
because he has something in his ad. He was like, let's change the world together. Yeah, but
Yeah.
for the full price.
It's just a strange tactic. Yeah.
I was really upset because, you want to make sure. He was like, yeah, for me, the association is really important, doing things for others, but at full price. So that means that you want an association, people who make no profit,
Yeah.
to
You're not
get your
gonna
boat,
buy your boat
but for the full price.
€130,000
so
by
you
the way.
expect people who don't make money
Yeah.
to come and buy your boat for money.
Let's change the world. €170,000 at a time. Yeah, so it was just a misleading advertisement on the website.
No, it wasn't a scam,
No.
Chris. 100% absolutely not a scam.
Yeah.
It's
false
pretty much
advertisement.
impossible to scam someone with a boat like
Yeah.
that. It's not a scam.
It's a bit bizarre because, selling a boat already is a very difficult thing.
We did make him to offer though.
Yeah.
I said, okay, I can make you an offer, because okay, make me an offer. I said, okay, we can try to gather money in the next few months and give you that much, and then a little bit every month. He was like, no, that's too low. Okay. Then I said, well, if you care about your boat so much, what we could do is we rent you the boat. It still is your boat.
Yeah,
You
rent
don't
the
lose
boat
the
for a
boat.
year.
We rent the boat from you for like, let's say, a set period of time of 1 year. Oh no, I'm not interested in that. Okay,
So
then
he's
you want
so
the full
picky.
money,
Yeah.
and then that's it. He's never going to sell his boat.
Yeah, so really at the end of the day, he just wants the full price of his boat.
Full advertising is not legal. No, guys, full advertising is not legal for shops. Guys, that's really
This
American.
is a second-hand,
It's
it's
you write
like a
whatever you
Kijiji
want on your
website,
ad.
guys.
Nothing forces you to purchase it. Yeah, no.
Yeah. No, I mean, not sorry at all. This was just a random thing. We looked into it. We didn't lose anything.
Time. That's
We
what I was
lost
doing.
20 minutes of our Sunday, but, Gaspar lost 20 minutes of his Sunday.
Yeah.
I was trying very hard to not pass out and try and listen into the conversation while I was in bed with a headache. But yeah.
But it was just really annoying.
And I was telling Gaspar 50, like, I bet you that advertisement, if you go back 6 months later, it will still be there because no one is going. He's either not going to accept
No, but you know what I
no
think?
one will be good enough.
I think what's happening is that he actually doesn't want to sell his boat.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, of course.
So he's like, yeah.
He needs to because of health reasons, but he's gonna psychologically make it hard for him to get rid of the boat without him realizing it. Yeah.
And at first he was like, no, don't make me an offer. Just come see the boat. And I was telling, no, I'm gonna make you an offer because I'm not gonna come see the boat. And then you refuse my offer, and then it doesn't work.
Like that. It's a waste of money and time. Yeah.
No, it was just stupid. But as I said, what really upsets me is someone making himself sound like he's all about being human and helping others and doing something that matters.
Let's help each other out. But I want
the full money. Yeah.
Hi, Snooki.
There is nothing wrong with selling your boat, but then just sell your boat.
Yeah.
Don't make it sound like anything else.
Yeah. Even just for him, like, he's not gonna find anyone.
To be fair,
especially with that ad.
It was also upsetting because after half an hour talking to him, that boat is absolutely magical. Like
That's also
it's
what's really frustrating. It's like
water maker.
If only we could actually get our hands on that boat.
Water maker, 900 watt of solar power and wind power, 3 battery park.
Yeah.
The whole hull is reinforced with Kevlar. It's a Kevlar hull.
Yeah.
It's prepared for going to the
Arctic. So he reinforced the boat to break ice, so it's like rock solid.
The ad was it was put at a price for €1 because the guy doesn't know exactly how much he's going to sell it. Well, then put a ad at 100,000 if your boat is 170, but you like accept to. So the ad was €1, and the ad was like, this boat has a recognized value of 170. But I want to work on a project and talk to me about your project, and then we can talk about the price together. Yeah.
And that's fine, but at the end of the day, what he really
it was a Nauticat 43, really nice boat.
Yeah. So, well, that's fine.
Yeah. Also, like exactly, we're selling with Tallulah.
Yes.
We're
never going to be in our price.
We would never buy a boat at that price anyway.
No.
So it was interesting.
It's a bad investment, as we always said.
A boat is horrible investment.
A boat is like a car. The minute you buy it, it goes down in value. So, what we would rather do is, if we do end up getting a second boat after doing all that we can do with Gaviota, is buy one that's a little cheaper.
Yeah.
Use it. And that's it. Like, we'd rather spend that kind of money.
So his boat is a gift from the heaven, and he's changing the world by selling it full price to someone else.
Yeah,
exactly.
Basically, that's the full the synopsis of that story.
I was so surprised when I went to him and was like, oh, and that's the reason you don't sell it. He's like, oh no, I sell it full price. Yeah. Oh, no, of course.
Yeah.
I mean that if the guy was coming, if like the Red Cross was calling him saying, hi, we're the Red Cross, we're reading your boat, that's exactly what we needed. You'll be like, okay, cool, you guys are making an amazing job. 170, please. But we're the Red Cross, we don't make any money. Yeah, I know. 170, please.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Oh my god. The stream is leaning already.
I should do 2 days of like that.
The leaning stream of Pisa.
Should call that. That should be the title tomorrow. That's a funny title.
That's actually really funny. Okay, guys, remind me. That's going to be tomorrow's title. The leaning stream of Pisa.
Oh, you've seen the ad, Good Hand?
Hi, Prince.
Does the ad seems clear to you?
Yeah. How did you read that, Good Hands? What was your interpretation?
When you see that ad, does it seem clear to you? We're waiting for someone to come open the door of the Airbnb.
Yeah, we check in. We're a bit early. We thought we would be late, but now we're early.
Hi, Prince Tom.
Hello, Prince. Oh, the Dutch angle stream.
What time is it, love?
2:42.
Okay, good.
So about less than 20 minutes.
You were perfectly clear in your explanation. So the guy is not clear.
So it was just him not being really honest with the ad, I guess.
I almost want to send him a message saying, honestly, change your hat because that's never going to work.
Yeah.
If you want full price, don't put your boat up for €1.
If anyone's interested in giving away my PS4, all you have to do is pay me for it.
It's exactly that, yeah.
Got it. My back is already hurt. My whole right arm, like.
Oh, it's Italy for us so far. Good.
My arm is completely numb. So if you see me do weird life.
Apart from diet, Italy is good. Apart from all the fat food, Italy is good. And then drinking. It's been a lot of drinking.
Tonight, can we have water and salad for dinner?
Yeah, well, we're gonna pimp that salad a little bit, but yes.
Pimp it up.
Okay, love, are you gonna stream the whole time like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tower of Pisa.
It's no, it's not a Twitch t-shirt. Me, it's a Twitch t-shirt. Me, it's
Gaspar's wearing our merch. I'll be wearing it later as well. Which we're hoping to sell one of these days.
Yeah, well, for
Pretty
now,
nice
for now
hoodie.
it's a collector.
Only us. You went to Pisa a few years ago. How did you enjoy it, Prince? Do you read Goodhand's message, Gaspar?
Oh, where did you find that, Goodens? Because that's not part of the. That's not part of the. So you find other stuff on like ISEO or something?
If you're in Tuscany now, by the way, it's time to switch to red wine.
Okay, good.
Red wine place study.
Well, I'll give away this.
€1
I'm giving it away, guys, for full price.
Giving it away for full price to the person who.
FIFO, thank you so much for your sub.
To a tier 1.
We are the awkward, we are the awkward family. So Goodens, he decided not to do it himself because he can't anymore, health-wise. So he wanted some people to carry on his project, but buy the boat first.
Yeah.
It's like saying, hey guys, I'm gonna sell my house, but you really have to keep the decoration the way I want it, because that's the way I want my house to look like.
Adekusu,
thank you so much
for your 3 months. We are
the awkward, we are the awkward family.
Thank you. I'll give away my phone for $300.
But it's too bad. Absolutely amazing boat.
Yeah,
but,
we're now dreaming about this boat because wow. Okay, you can turn it up slightly. Oh well. Gaspar, though, the one thing he does do is he looks on that site. It's a French site where they sell boats, and
we never know. One day something might appear.
Something like that that is actually real will come up for us. You know, and in the meantime, we're in no rush. Oh.
Fredero generously handed you €5. Salut.
Salut à toi.
Ça va?
Ça va?
Merci. Thank you so much for the first donation of the day today. Thank you so much.
The problem is it's not ready to sell the boat, but also I think that type of boat for that price, you know, when you sell a boat, there is the work you put in it and the value you think your boat is. But the thing is, for €130,000, you can buy a lot of things, and I think he's gonna have a lot of difficult time to sell his boat, especially if on top of the price, he wants a special kind of buyer.
I had a lot easier time applying to grad school.
Bonjour Ben. Those $5 will go.
One thing, no matter where you stay or where you dream of locating, everyone is seeking money every single day, every week. That is a sad.
Those €5 are going toward food tonight.
130K is an apartment somewhere.
Yeah, but it depends what you need. If you need a boat, maybe
also,
a boat. But
if you're a millionaire, 130,000.
if you're a millionaire, you're not going to buy a Nauticat 43.
No. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You never know.
Gets awesome model car for only $9.99. The model is made up of 35 parts. Each part is used weekly for $9.99. Oh yeah, those. And generally, the first one was sold like cheap, but then it was getting more expensive over time. I had some of those things, never finished one, because of course you never finish those things. Je cite de nouveau, bonjour, je rénove entièrement un Nauticat pour partir en 2009 et je suis preneur de conseils. Oui, ça j'avais vu, ouais. Ouais, il travaillait sur son bateau, puis finalement il n'y peut pas. D'ailleurs, ce qui arrive. Mais c'est-à-dire qu'il va falloir qu'il il trouvera pas un vendeur qui pourra reprendre son projet, quoi. Parce que si tu mets 130 000 balles dans un bateau, tu en fais ce que tu veux.
Well, we needed a sugar daddy. Any applicants? DM me on Discord.
Well, not me. Can we have a sugar mommy?
I was just thinking both of us with a sugar daddy. I mean, sugar mommy, like no.
Can we have a sugar gender neutral?
We can have a sugar gender neutral. We could have a sugar. I don't know.
A sugar they.
Pumpkin.
A sugar they.
A sugar they.
Yeah.
No. What's the word?
They just announced people coming from France will need to show a negative temperament. Be worried. But Sedi, as we enter,
What?
I think as we enter the country, before they did that, I guess we should be fine.
Yeah, we already signed our thing, and we've already.
I imagine
been
that
there,
we
so
should be fine.
We're fine. Yeah. Maybe it's for the newcomers.
No, we're not looking for a new boat. Well, down the line we'll look for a new boat because the one we have is quite limited for many things. But
Call Mr. B.
it was just maybe a good option at that time.
It was just, a potential opportunity. Just looked into it. That's it. Didn't work out. Yeah, we'll keep our eyes open, Seti, and hopefully it won't cause problems when we go to different piers over time. That's the most stressful thing about if things change, if things become more strict. Moving from pier to pier, if that becomes a problem.
Yeah.
That's
I don't want to be locked down in Italy.
No. Me neither.
What time is it, Lo?
50.
Okay. You guys should be there anytime.
Yeah.
Hopefully I made the right choice with the Airbnb. It was €60 a night. 60 something, 63 I think, after. That's why we went where the Airbnb is cheaper.
If the Airbnb is still going on.
Yeah, I was actually worried for a minute that it would not be on.
Yeah.
Maybe it's that, sir.
So before our host comes, guys, I will mute the stream and turn down the volume of the JBL. So just talk amongst yourselves and focus on checking in, and then we'll settle down.
Yeah, it won't take long. It won't take really long.
You know what I'm saying.
Oh God, okay.
Ouch.
Sorry for the...
Hey, traveling.
No, it's okay. We cannot expect you guys to be there all the time. You're enjoying that.
My anxiety is
Yeah.
very much. I earned an all clear pass
That's
after
true, King.
contaminating myself with Italian alcohol yesterday. It's I was trying to figure out why I felt so bad.
The problem is,
yesterday.
I'm just thinking about what City is saying.
And
The problem is it's hard for us to prove that we were in Italy when we said we were. How does that work?
didn't you date the paper?
I did it. There is no there is no a single official around that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know how that works.
Email date?
Yeah, it could have been. Yeah, I don't know.
Signed it.
We need to keep close control on that.
Yeah, we need to keep an eye. Construction ASMR.
Yeah.
We have the pier booking.
Yeah,
and
we have the
the
pier
receipts
booking.
Are
Yeah.
being stated.
We've been in Italy for more than 2 weeks now. We should be fine. We're basically Italian now.
Yeah, we're basically we're
Locals.
We're way more native than Seti now.
No, come on. City is basically Swedish. Come on. You can tell also, when you see him, you look Swedish. So yeah.
Those blue eyes don't fool anyone, Seti. What? Actually true. See?
We went outside, we had some drinks, we had pizza, that's it. I think that's how you become Italian.
I say grazie. I'm cool now.
Say buongiorno.
I missed a train.
Yeah.
I complained about the late train.
You haven't Kafka poo before that. Yes, we are. And yeah.
for our Airbnb host to come and check us in Dunhill.
Hey, Supernova. No, we need to ride it.
All we need is a moped, a little
No,
Vespa.
it's Vespa.
Little Vespa, off we go.
Yeah.
The one thing that we really don't enjoy about being Italian is the lack of, like, we're still trying to figure out their bakery in the morning.
Everything is so heavy.
Because we're in France for like 1,000 years.
Yeah.
We're very used to the French bakery
Your
stuff.
bakery guys are so
This
heavy.
morning at the train station, there was like, I see in the distance some croissant. I was like, oh, I'll have a croissant with my cappuccino. I look at the label. It's croissant stuffed with Nutella cream and sugar coated, and it's like, what? It's crazy.
No, 1,800 for a month is not. But normally Airbnb you have good discount if you stay a long time.
Siena and San.
I don't know what that is.
I'm not sure, Garbato. I'm not sure. Honestly, every place that you guys have suggested, and so far the places that we visited in Italy this time and last time as well, have just been absolutely amazing. I was telling Gaspar, like our train ride from Genoa to here, every little town we passed was just, it's so pretty.
No, I never had an Airbnb for 1,800 a month. That's quite pricey actually.
No Dunkin' Donuts. I'm fine with that. No need for that stuff. You don't think the
Can you take a screenshot so we can check, love?
Yeah, sure. We will look into some, how do you say it? San
Gimignano?
Pizza.
Okay.
Welcome.
Where's that guy? Oh, it's Stefano. Airbnb.
Yes.
Yep. Gaspar. It's for Gaspar. Yeah.
For WhatsApp, you send me the message for your name, both, last name,
Yeah.
the date for the birth, the nationality,
Okay.
and the number for the passport.
Okay, we'll do that.
You send me
Just not the picture or just
no,
the info?
no, madam.
Ah,
I'm
okay,
sorry.
okay,
It's much
okay.
better. There's no picture.
Yeah, of course.
Because
No
the
problem.
government is not possible. So.
Okay,
Okay,
no
I'll send you
problem.
that.
Just-
Allora, you have the key for the checkout.
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday. You leave it Tuesday.
Yes.
Tuesday morning. The checkout 10
Yeah.
a.m. You leave the key on the table.
Uh-huh.
Shut the door and you go.
Perfect.
Okay.
If you need the taxi, you need the reservation one day before.
Okay.
Grazie. Thank
Grazie.
you very
Nice to meet
much.
you.
Nice to meet you.
France, dove? Parigi.
Parisien.
What is it?
Paris, yeah.
Paris.
Yeah.
And if you have a beach, you check if you take the picture, if you like it.
Yeah. I send you.
it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Ciao, ciao.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Bye-bye, guys.
Yeah, I turned it back on.
Yeah, it's fine.
I was like, there's actually not much to private, so
I chose well, huh?
really amazing place.
Nice
guys.
place, huh?
What a really nice man. What's happening here?
I don't know, it's near
What's going on?
hearing.
Yeah, sorry for the mute, guys. I just wanted to make
I
sure
don't know.
there was nothing.
Every
private.
time I rent an Airbnb that has 2 floors, I feel like I won something. Like I feel like I won the lottery.
I know. So it's like separate sleeping and living upstairs. It's like kind of those
For $60, I think it's quite worth it. Have you seen that terrace? That's unique.
guys. And apparently we are not that far from the Leaning
No,
Tower.
I make sure that we're
Old
quite-
town. So he gave us all the info because of COVID and everything. You need to pre-book to visit the
Wait, I want a COVID
town
cookie.
and everything like that.
No, I want to go to those restaurants.
Yeah, and guys, he gave us restaurant names.
Wait,
He
you said specifically that pizzeria is really good,
Gourmet.
especially for the gourmet pizza.
and both have veggie option. This you said the pecorino and Chianti and whatever. So these two, I guess they're friends of his who run the place, and he said if we drop his name, we don't get a cover charge. We don't pay service charge for the restaurants.
Should we give a tour?
Yay! Wait, I want a cookie.
You won't love them.
They look good.
No.
I want one.
Leave
You're
it.
joking. You
Leave
just
them.
want it all to yourself.
Yeah, only 60, so I think that's a good price. Okay.
Amazing.
So,
So amazing for the price, huh?
oh god, I'm gonna just try those things. That's really, really good.
So, you see you go like.
So,
We turn the light on.
if T and I will fight, that will be the room for one of us. It's the room that gives on the street right there.
He said like, sometimes you want to sleep alone.
So we have one room here.
Wow.
We have one room here.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my feet off. That's a very North American thing. Take your shoes off, but I'm not a shoes off person, but he needs
No bidet though.
one day.
Bathroom is nice and clean.
One bedroom for the snorer.
Okay, so T sleeps there.
No.
And then we have, top floor.
Wow, that's nice.
Really big kitchen. That's nice. No bidet, leave now.
Different room for tonight.
And so,
Isn't it, Frank? That's far from a great deal. Wow.
right? And you'll see also the location's perfect. So
Hot.
that in there we have the washing machine, and then we have the whole terrace. It's just for us. We don't share it with anyone. The place is 60 euro, so around 70 bucks, I think, in dollars.
There's a conversion in chat.
So yeah, I think it's a really good deal. But there is no
The
dryer.
washing machine is there. Yeah. Leopard print. coffee.
Yeah, it's big.
Brand new clean fridge. Empty, ready.
I'm gonna have to take another cookie just to
Let's
check.
have a look at the coffee usage. Okay, thank God there's real coffee, not just the crap. Ah, here, look. The typical Italian coffee maker. I'm excited for this. It's gonna be perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
What? It's a very big deal.
Well, we're out of season and
Off season.
COVID time as well.
COVID price, I think. Time to burn the mocha. I burnt one of those before. It's the worst. I don't need my wallet. What am I doing? I need this. Hi, Barons, and thank you so much for your bits.
So
Thank you so much.
we cannot climb the pizza tower, but we can go see it.
Now? Today?
Yeah.
And then climb it tomorrow? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll have to go back, we'll have to take our time because I don't know if we have 2 days worth of content. But tomorrow evening, if Teddy's up for it, we can go drink with him.
One of those restaurants?
Yeah, because we have Wednesday here as well.
Wednesday off, yeah.
Full Wednesday off, not on the boat, no cleaning.
That's true.
That's pretty fantastic if you ask me.
Can you pass me a cookie?
Yeah. So last one off because
What?
as the cameraman, I should be the one who has the cookie. So I don't want you to get COVID from the
You're not old at all.
Huh?
Just sitting on this couch is already like nice.
Oh, the
I'm
couch
excited
is
for the
couch
bed.
is at the size of the boat, so.
Yeah, thank you, love. I want to make a coffee.
Now?
Mm-hmm.
It's your fourth coffee of the day or something.
What's your point?
Okay.
Did you?
What?
Did you at least ask him if you could stay for free if you paid the full price? It's a joke about the boat thing.
Oh yeah. No, the Airbnb was free. Just need to pay the full price for it.
Mm-hmm. Campbell's soup portrait. These are so good. They're called champagnole. For every hidden camera, the cost goes up €10. Some days you just need coffee like every hour. And for me, if I have the chance to, in a new place, making a cup of coffee kind of like helps me feel comfortable in a strange new place. Does that make sense? Yeah, it does. It definitely tastes like one of those biscuits that you would dip in a really delicious fresh milk. I don't mind the grainy texture dough. It's really good. I'm glad you guys like my shirt. I got this in Taiwan in the summertime. You hear all the smashing that's going on? No, it's not breaking the toilet already. Pen de Stelle is top tier. Also the ones with the apple jam inside.
There's better than every day.
What is it?
A butt gun.
There's a bum gun?
Yeah.
Yay! Even better. It's an amazing place, fellow, and Gaspar found a great deal. Really amazing. Oh, God. Oh, it's such a comfortable couch. really big, open, really well done. Wow. It's like our style as well. Every time Gaspar and I book an Airbnb, we're always like looking like, yeah, this is definitely like our kind of interior design. Like if we ever had a house for ourselves, like an apartment for ourselves. We're in Asia again. Salut, Evanor, how are you? Why did Airbnb freak you out? Yeah, if you take out the balcony, it looks like something you could get in Bangkok. Yeah, for sure. Kind of reminds me of a place in Bangkok I had. It wasn't on 2 floors though. This kind of reminds me of a better, bigger version of that one place we got in. Is it Prague? There was some no, the one in Poland was really nice. But wasn't 2 floors. Vous achetez c'est un Airbnb in Pisa. We're staying here and we're checking out on Thursday. And on Thursday we go to Florence. Huh?
Who are you looking first to?
Devon, no. No free runners. So we literally just arrived. So we're just settling in. And today is just about kind of taking it easy. We don't want to do too much today because then we will go out and maybe do more exploring tomorrow. Today, I think what Gaspar was saying was we will walk and look around the Leaning Tower of Pisa, but then we have to pre-book tickets to go enter it. So we'll do that for tomorrow. So that's going to be fun. What, Garbato? Do you have any tips on recovering your old sleep schedule? I've been sleeping till like 2 to 3 p.m. the last year. So you want to fix your sleeping schedule so you wake up at a more reasonable time, GP? It's all about going to bed at the right time, you know? And for the first few days, you'll have to set your alarm and force yourself to get out of bed, and you'll be tired, but then your body will get back into that rhythm. But you just have to be really strict with yourself. You have to really obey your sleep schedule. So by 10 or 11 p.m., brush your teeth, lay in bed, wind down, and then turn off all your electronics, try and sleep, and then set your alarm for 9 a.m. or whatever. And yeah, the first few nights will be rough, but you'll get used to it. Can we stop being creepy about my feet? Gosh. So yeah, Anjesh, we got really lucky. It's so bizarre. We woke up this morning to a thunderstorm, and it was a bit crazy.
Okay, I'm almost ready to go. Just pass me the bag. I'm gonna send you the information for my passport. Then we can go. No?
I think he needs both of our passports.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said.
But then I have to get ready.
What do you need?
Well, I want to pee. I need to unpack and repack this as well because I'm not taking all of the
It's fine.
this.
Give me a minute.
Stuff like that. How was travel during COVID? We're traveling with sailboat for most of the time, so it's really doesn't affect us. So on weeks like this week where we're traveling by land, by train, and Airbnb and everything, it's really not bad. You just obey the rules, wear your mask, sanitize your hands, social distance yourself. But things have been organized now that it's pretty easy to travel. In fact, it's actually way more comfortable because, for example, on the train, you have to distance yourself. So only half of the seats are being sold. So Gaspar and I had empty seats beside each other because you're not allowed to sit together. And because there's hardly any tourists around, it's so much more easy and more convenient, and the prices are lower. that's why we got such a good deal on this Airbnb, for example. And so there's less crowd and things are cheaper. So yeah, if you are able to travel, if you're lucky to travel like we are during this time, it's pretty convenient because it's quite chill. Yeah, it's quite nice. Can I be picky about the art? Sure thing, Zulak. What do you want to say?
Well, what?
The art. Well, you just see the Campbell soup.
It's an Andy Warhol.
Yeah, no, everyone's been saying. But the other stuff, I mean, there's a whole bunch of funky art around here.
The whole thing is not coherent in terms of creativity, but it's fine.
Oh my god, okay, listen up. Johnny wrote, "Hey Tallulah Gaspar, are you trying to make me fat? Thanks for the goodies in the redeem packet. Pictures in the general stream related channel." Ah, Johnny!
Does it look good? Are you happy with it?
All the goodies. You'll have to tell us which goodie you like the best. Or if you have more than one favorite.
You have some stuff that you've seen on stream. Ah, yeah, nice. I don't know if you drink coffee or tea, Johnny, but the Palais Breton in coffee or tea, it's amazing. Also, there is some stuff called coucougnette, that's from French. Just so you know, that means testicle. There is no testicle in it, but it means testicle.
Everything translates to that.
But looking back at it, it's very sweet.
Yes.
We sent like 10,000 calories
Oops.
to Johnny.
Don't eat it all in one day, Johnny. All the products with Breton in it are perfect. Yes, like the Breton biscuits.
Yeah,
I'm so
true.
jealous.
It's just no. If it means Breton, it means like basically there's shitload of butter.
Butter.
Yeah.
Buttery biscuits.
Because in French Brittany, that's what they like. Their butter and their alcohol.
Frank, did you redeem a package from France or Italy?
No, Italy.
Italy?
Yeah. We did all the package from France.
But that's what I'm trying to remember. Did we... I'm gonna double check because...
No, you redeemed the package like last week.
Frank?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I was like worried now.
You know, he donated last week and then he redeemed the package right away.
Okay, I have to... Now I'm paranoid that I have my list on the computer. It's
Okay.
like, don't worry, it's just not in my head right now, but it's on my computer. I'm like freaking out. It's okay, it's gonna be fine. Yeah, so now I think we've finished all the French packages, so the next ones to arrive are the Italian ones. So Johnny again, I think, Trogi,
Double
Frank,
one from Trogi.
Stepa. I think that's it so far, just the 4. And then the postcard as well.
Okay.
So I guess we're bringing the sunglasses, the
Definitely.
batteries.
The alternative lens that I'm not gonna wear.
Yeah, so it's there.
Yeah.
Where's my scarf?
In the
Okay, let me go pee and get it all sorted.
Okay, guys, you're stuck with me. And like, nice, cute pose. So we're gonna go out and we're gonna go visit the historical center, see what's there. Once again, we didn't do our homework purposely because you're doing both coffee and tea. Then really try those biscuits in it. It's gonna be absolutely fantastic. One biscuit is probably only 1,000 calories on shot. And we're gonna go explore and I don't know what to find. It's quite upsetting me that today is not a restaurant day, but tomorrow will be. So yeah.
Do you not need any of these chargers for your chat phone or something?
What?
Charger?
No, I'm fine. No, I'm fine. I should be fine.
Okay.
I mean, it's probably gonna last like 5 hours, so yeah, we have the whole day to explore, and tomorrow we're gonna explore more, but we'll try to do more things like going at the top of the Pisa Tower. Something I'm really curious of, like how do you climb the stairs of the Leaning Tower? And probably try to see Sally tomorrow as well for round 2. Cafe day, yeah, maybe cafe day, but we'll probably come back and make food here. Shorter stream today. Technically, yes, I think so. Because today we kind of didn't know exactly how we're going to prepare things. But you know also our stream works, it depends on so many factors. So it's going to depend on us, it's going to depend on you guys, it's going to depend on what's happening outside. We'll see. Can I ask how you're getting money to support this long journey? By streaming. We finance the stream while streaming. For me, it would be better on Wednesday, but I can also come tomorrow if it's better for you. The good thing with tomorrow, if it works for you, Sadie, is that then we can kind of go for it a little bit, because then we can rest on Wednesday. Because on Thursday we have a training really early. If that works for you, let me know. What are we eating tonight? Probably today. So we cannot do restaurants every day because it costs a fortune, and also we get really fat. So, it's a new week though. It's a new week, love. We can do 2 restaurants a week. So this week we have to make sure to keep the time for 2 restaurants. One will not be today. So we'll probably have like a salad. We're gonna do it, we'll eat on the terrace. It'll be really nice. Put some music. And that's it. And easy. We have to pace yourself and also save money. And then today we extended because this place costs 60, but every day that we stay here.
How do you flush the toilet?
Every day that you stay here, you also have to pay €50 for the pier. So you see the toilet?
Yeah.
There's a button. You press it and it flushes the toilet.
What button?
She found the button, guys. She flushed the toilet. We'll see, Sadie. We'll probably do a restaurant tomorrow. Probably like we did last time. It was cool. Something easy. Living with tea is a nightmare. No. I mean, if you're into flush toilet, yes, but the rest is easy. She doesn't. Oh god, I love that reference, Nico. She doesn't know how to use the 3 seashells. She's still complaining. Talula doesn't understand how weird it looks when she goes into the bathroom and then makes weird noises like You really wonder what she's doing in there. So exploration, guys. It's too bad because today's a great weather. Tomorrow probably also. And the problem is that we cannot travel with the boat because on Friday there is a terrible day coming. So we're forced on land and we're not necessarily really happy with it because it costs a lot of money and we're kind of eager to go back to the sea. So hopefully we can go back soon. And then go back to all those places we just visited again, but with the boat. Are you okay? I hope you guys are in a rush. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you ready soon?
Almost.
She's almost ready, guys. Go grab a drink. It's gonna take half an hour.
Just had some trouble
Yeah?
finding the flush. I've never seen a toilet like that before.
You'll love to see more cooking or foodie stream with you. You will today. Just keep in mind that when we eat at home, we usually keep it really simple. So probably gonna be like fresh vegetable salad. Something really easy.
Very nice.
No, nothing happened to the boat. There is a really bad. Okay, so right now we're in Genova. The next safe pier is like 50 nautical miles down.
Yeah.
So it will take us 5 days to go from Genova to the next safe pier, shelter pier. The problem is that Friday there is a really bad weather with like 3-meter wave. It should be doable if we do it fast to manage to go from Genoa to that shelter pier. But if anything happens, for some reason we take 6 days, for some reason the weather shifts a little bit and then it happened on Thursday, then we're out of the pier in 3-meter wave with 45 knots of wind and we will vanish and
Vanish into thin air.
not be fun. So yeah, that's why we're stuck. We're stuck because of one day bad weather. Yeah.
Well, no, I checked this morning, remember, love?
No,
it actually
yeah.
shifted to 2 days, Friday and Saturday now.
3-meter wave is way too big for us.
It's actually up to 3.2 now.
Yeah, it's just no.
Yeah.
That's two talula. The boat can really only be okay with us with one talula. So yeah, one talula.
Oh, that's the
talulas.
measurement?
Yes. Yeah.
1 talula size wave?
Yeah, that's already big, huh?
That's already big on 1 talula
Trust
size
me, I've been
wave.
dealing with one talula for 6 years. It's a lot already. No, it's good though. Okay, sit back. And maybe we should go.
Oh.
Love, it's good.
Oh. Really?
Stop complaining about free water. Where's the lens? It was there.
I packed it.
No.
It's just there. I misunderstood what you meant.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Why did she? Also, one thing with Tallulah is that she cannot eat without putting food everywhere.
Those are crumbly cookies.
Crumbly cookies. Okay, guys, we're gonna have to buy mineral hipster water.
Fill the tap water.
It's good, that water. I just opened it.
Dougie freshed this up 2 months.
What? What do you mean you don't have it?
Wait,
What do you mean you don't have it?
you never gave it to me, Gaspar.
Okay.
Is it in your pocket? You never gave me the lens cap.
So it's over there.
Yeah, you put it in, it's probably, sorry, let me
Yeah.
hold on, back to chat. Dougie first subscribed for 2 months in a row. Love you too and your shared adventures. I
Thank
stopped
you
for
so
time
much.
right before your internet problem, so glad now that you're back. Thank you so much for sticking around, and thank you so much for your resub.
You're gonna see a black screen followed by a beam of light, and then you'll see again. This is normal. Don't try to restart your computer. Don't freak out. We'll be back. So just hold on. Here we come. The black screen. And everything disappeared.
You should be doing ASMR. Black horror ASMR. It's like keep whispering. Keep whispering.
Oh, if I was Bruce, I would whisper other stuff. Bacon. Fried chicken. Who's barbecue sauce?
Okay, now I have this one.
Okay, guys, let's go.
Is that it?
You feel like your dentist? If your dentist whisper in your ears like that, that's good. And now, I'm gonna pull on your teeth. I'm gonna remove your teeth. You're gonna feel some pain. It's normal.
Oh my gosh. I would hate that doctor so much. A dentist.
One of the last dentists I went to was in Singapore, and on top of being super expensive, when he started doing his thing, okay, Steve, I'll take care of it. When he started doing his thing, I said, you forgot to give me a
Anesthetic?
anesthetic, and he said, I don't believe in anesthetic.
I don't believe in it.
It's like, no, but are you sure? He's like, yeah, you'll be fine. So it won't be painful. You'll be manageable. You'll be fine.
It'll be manageable. You know that when a doctor says that, you know it's a big fat lie.
I don't believe in anesthetic. You then don't believe in being a dentist.
Wow. You don't taste that? It kind of has a...
No.
I'm very picky when it comes to water. Every different
When it comes
city
to-
we go to...
when it comes to?
Water.
Everything.
That's not true. And you? Huh? Mr. Picky?
Well, good thing I was not
I can
picky for
tell
girls,
the
no?
difference even between...
Right, love?
What?
Good thing I was not picky when it comes to girls.
Stop me. Every different marina we go to, every time I refill our bottles in different marinas, it's every different time a different taste. It's weird. When it comes to water, like I can really tell the difference of taste from one tap to another. G with the lad jokes. G trying to be a bloke. Tap water. Good. That bottle of water tasted strange.
Well, then don't touch it. Also, the cookies taste strange. Don't.
No, the cookies taste good. Give me another one.
Really?
What?
You want another one?
No, I'm fine.
Just wait till they get married. Well, we'll see like that.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not gonna happen.
Wow, she drops a bomb on the chat. Okay.
Just saying.
The proposal is outdated now.
Well, you don't have to do it.
Oh, it's your turn.
What?
It's your turn.
Why?
Because
Is that how it
you
goes?
take the 42 euros on your account and you go buy me a ring, woman. It better be shaped as a PS5.
That'd actually be funny.
Yeah.
Like, go down on one knee and drag out a box.
Of a PS5.
Will you get engaged to me?
Well, yeah. That would be a dumb. Yeah, I'd be like, sure, but you won't see me for a few. Yeah. You guys know that Talula has to organize my birthday with whatever money she has on her account. We checked, she has 42 euro on her account. So I'm gonna have the birthday of the century.
Are you trying to make me feel bad?
Pump up the volume, guys. Hands in the air.
Sweater.
No, I'm fine.
No? Okay. So just to double check, lens batteries. You don't need a battery for chat phone.
No. It's kind of holding on really long.
All right, good.
It loses 20% an hour, so
That's quite
I have
unusual.
full hour.
actually. Okay. Then we're fine. Then we're gonna come home.
That's a
for
good
dinner
amount of
with chat.
McDonald's Happy Meal. You know what? I'll be happy with a McDonald's Happy Meal. That'll be a fun thought. But now you ruined the surprise. But that would have been a good idea.
A what? Sorry?
McDonald's Happy Meal would have been a fun idea.
Birthday?
Yeah.
Oh.
We saw those people on YouTube getting married in some Hong Kong McDonald's, and it looked really fun.
They have McDonald's
Wedding.
wedding plans, like wedding packages. So I'm guessing I take this.
Yes.
You have your sunglasses?
Yes.
Okay, good. That's it, right? That's
Yes.
all we need? Everything else is
I skip my birthday so I never get old. My face is getting old
I
though.
want to do that. Can I do that?
It's an Airbnb.
Okay, so look. Should I bring the umbrellas? They didn't call for really
There is some
deep.
cool thing, but it's not
there's
consistent.
Some really cool art.
So that's a Toto album.
Yeah. Okay, let's turn off the lights and we'll save the planet and all that. Oh look, I found the patriotism.
The Seed of Love. Tears for Fear. Okay.
Wait, where's the light switch in the bedroom? Huh? Oh, the light switch for the bedroom is outside.
Well, that's not a bedroom, love.
I know, but no, that is a bedroom. It's just I'm gonna turn off all the lights out while we're out. Is that it? Okay.
Have you guys seen the beautiful story of Talula singing French rap?
I tried. Okay, that's it. You go out first.
I feel like as guys,
Figure out which one to take.
we feel like we're getting a bit screwed in terms of wedding. I feel like it's mostly for the girls.
I don't want it mostly about me. It's supposed to be about both.
I feel we're getting less than you girls.
Why?
I don't know, just, you know.
What the heck? This is like...
If people say 100% weddings are scams entirely, yeah.
I hope I know how to reopen that door. Okay, we don't lock this one.
We dislike the idea. It's too expensive. That's the problem we have. Yeah, it's really expensive.
Because then, yeah, we can automatically close.
For one day, better be a good party. And you're like the one person in the party that actually cannot enjoy it to the fullest. So, right? When there is a wedding, you're paying for it, and you're the one person at the wedding that cannot really enjoy it to the fullest because you have to like be on your best behavior.
Yeah, well, that's why we're gonna do things a bit differently.
Because, like, for example,
Yeah.
if we had that package we saw in Hungary with unlimited alcohol for 5 hours,
Yeah.
I want unlimited alcohol for 5 hours. You know?
No one's saying you can't.
Yes.
You're the one paying for it.
Yeah, but then now I'm dead.
And then I'm dead.
And then people say, you remember when G like puked all over the wedding cake at his wedding? That was not nice.
No,
And then
we're
people will
not
put their heads on the side and be like, G, you know. My mom will be there as well, you know. What if I end up cooking on my mom or something?
Okay, well, we're gonna avoid that.
Weddings are
We
for the
all know
parents.
the one person who makes the scene. Who is a typical like
Then they
friend
should-
or relative that makes
Then
the
they
scene
should
at the
then they
wedding?
should pay for it. If it's for the parents, they should pay for it.
Wedding for parents to show off.
Yeah. Do you have anyone in your family that would make a scene? Your grandpa could make a scene, maybe.
No, but he would be the cause of it. To be fair.
Okay, guys.
Now with the hen and bachelor party are full. Yes, you go crazy with the drinking and party
But you
at
need-
the bachelor.
Guys, you need friends for that. Me, I'm gonna organize my own party, my own bachelor party, and I'll also be the solely one attending. It will look from the outside, it will look a lot like a middle-aged guy drinking alone at the bar, but it won't be that. It won't be that. I promise. It will just look like it.
Did we already try the Vodafone SIM card walk-on?
Yes. So I'm on it right now on
Yeah.
my phone.
Yeah.
It's good. I just got a real message yesterday saying, hey, your credits, you only have 0.94 cents credit left. Top up before it runs out. And I don't understand why they say that.
Is that for phone calls or something?
It should be okay. But I didn't do any phone call with that. So I don't know. We'll see. For now, it seems...
Do we know where we're going, or we just kind of...
all of Chad is invited at the bachelor party.
Should I, love, let's,
What?
should I redo the title?
Okay, can we keep walking? But yes.
Because right now it says arrived in Pisa. Should I make it a bit simpler? Or is it okay?
Do Italia living stream in Pisa? Do you want to try that?
Should we do that already today, or leave it for
Okay, tomorrow. You can stay in my bedroom and play PS5 all day for your bachelor party. That sounds pretty good. Did you pre-order it already, Pierce? Apparently the pre-ordering is a huge mess.
Simon, 2 friends got married Saturday. We've taken them off the gamer team list as they are now offline for life.
Yep.
What?
It's not untrue though. Then you know. Like right now, for example. Love,
Oh, it's gorgeous there.
right now you talk to your sister every day.
Yeah.
Wait until she's married and she has kids. You'll have trouble sometime remember her name.
I will have trouble remembering her
Because
name.
you won't talk to her ever. She'll be too busy. I would marry that Korean chicken for sure. Like, oh, let's also remember where we're coming from, so we can go back to the Airbnb after.
Oh yeah, we didn't.
Well, you have a charger for iPhone, so fine.
Do you have the?
You want to? No, actually, we're engaged, so it's not a secret.
It's already common knowledge.
Just it's been a year, so
We got engaged on Spain
no, actually, guys,
2 years ago now.
2 years ago now. Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember when you proposed to me and you were like, "We're not going to be one of those weird couples that are engaged for life."
Yeah. Well, it's not my fault that I don't have 10,000 euros that I
know
can,
this far. I'm just kidding.
you know. I didn't choose that.
I know. Yeah. happen when it happens. That's my thinking.
Yes, it will happen when it happens, and with whoever it would happen in the end.
Wait, what? Okay. God, it's so eerily quiet. It's a Monday afternoon, I guess.
Yeah.
But... Uh-oh. Dun-dun-dun-dun. I think I have the first glance of it, Gaspar.
Stream you waiting, and the beats will flow. Yeah, well, first of all, I doubt we'll make 10,000, and second of all, you still have to pay up front for all those things.
Yeah.
Get married at TwitchCon. You know what? If I could, that would be cool.
I can't walk and type. Leaning
It is the famous
stream of pizza. We're so freaking hilarious, you guys.
Did you eat Marry Me then?
The officiant or
Yes.
whatever?
Or like, I don't know, some big streamer. No. I want someone dressed as the glitch.
Go home, Tower, you're drunk.
I want the glitch to marry
The glitch
me.
will affiliate the wedding. Just someone in a glitch costume. Exactly, Small Forest. I think the biggest disappointment would be rushing
and
the
just
day and then being a bit disappointed with
I think
it.
one
It'll cost us money.
One thing that's going to be difficult, because definitely we want to stream the whole thing. I think you guys will never forgive us if we don't. So it's going to be to mix culture of streaming and you guys with people that don't understand it, like
That's
family
gonna be so
and
weird.
yeah. So when during
We'll have to brief them somehow.
when
in the
during
invitation.
obviously not during the ceremony, but when during the dinner they hear Wookiee sound or R2D2
and
or
just
Tease
put in
the
chat.
White.
Do you take this woman to be your life? Nix redeems Wookiee sound. Yeah. Oh my God, Gaspar.
No, we explained the boat for €1. The guy actually wanted full price for it.
Yeah,
it was.
His ad was a little bit misleading.
Yeah.
One way or another. Can a local remind us in chat the story behind the tower and
Foundation.
how it leaned? But was it a matter of when they first built it that the foundations were already a bit faulty, and then
I think it's been leaning for quite a long time.
or was it leaning a bit later? Or was it
What's funny is that
first
it didn't
off?
fail.
Yeah. Clickbait. Do you need a third camera party?
Yeah, of
person?
course, that's the idea, we
We're
will.
asking Gaspar's brother, and maybe we'll have a team of our streamer friends
Yes.
to rotate the camera.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Because obviously we don't want to really take care
But
of it
wait.
much.
That church as well is leaning.
Yeah, there is that. So I think it's something about the ground here.
Yeah, that is
Something
not
about
straight
the
either.
earth was the earth itself kind of started to
Cannot
collapse.
trust Italian to build anything.
I know. Yeah, exactly. So I was correct. Frank confirmed. So it's
Soft ground.
The ground. It kind of shifted after they built it.
Okay.
So because of the low season and COVID, it's so quiet and chill. Can you imagine this place crowded to hell? Oh my God.
Okay, guys, we're gonna spot all the people taking pictures of, hey, look, I'm holding the tower.
Yeah.
Or, hey, look, I'm
100
leaning on the
points
tower.
per
Or, hey,
spot.
look, the tower's my dick.
Oh, is that a thing?
It is a thing.
All the signs, everything are leaning. So cool, Gaspar. Hey,
Look, I'm holding the
200
tower.
points. 200 points. Right there, 200 points.
Oh, it started to lean right away, so super
So,
early.
okay, it was right away. And can you remind us again what year it was built? They use all the time and stuff. That's crazy. Tea drawing. Uh-oh, I lost that. What did Priya say?
It's not on though. Yes, I kept it like that, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Can you reread it, Gaspar? Because I've lost track.
The tower could have been straightened more, but they kept it like that for tourists.
Thank you so much.
1100.
The Leaning Tower comes into the story of 1100. Construction began. Thanks to the soft ground, it began to lean by the time the builders got to the third story in 1178.
Guys.
The shifting soil destabilized the tower foundation.
Love.
Kept
The
leaning
scariest
more.
costume ever.
We found our official...
The subway man. Oh god.
So much. Oh my god, that's the only Subway sandwich.
Did you do that, Sadie?
So there's a tradition where all the students in Tuscany come here 100 days before final high school exam to do 100 of something. Like I asked 100 cigarettes for the people to bring good luck.
Oh wow.
So said he did 100 Can you catch me up with the bits, love?
So much.
To 200
But the
rupees.
one before.
Oh my.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Swole. I don't have it, that's why I need to ask you. Thank you, Swole. Swole, thank you so much. Oh, 400 points. Another one.
Look, I'm holding the tower. Well, imagine when
Thanks for your bid.
back in the days, guys, when you had to do the I'm holding the tower, but in paintings, would have been really annoying.
And painting. How many more hours does it take to get the selfie?
Thank you so much, Vincent.
Okay, wait.
Oh no, you're gonna do it?
Bit dance, ready, guys?
Love, you're not even holding the tower.
Ah,
You want to hold the tower?
it's for the bit dance, Gaspar.
Okay, sure. Apparently you do, or you have a really creepy guy that dresses as sandwich.
Pizza bit dance. Pizza bit dance.
No.
Pizza bit dance.
Okay, do it, love. They want you to do it.
Tell me if it's the right, hopefully not the right angle.
Yeah, that will work.
Yeah?
Forward.
No.
Stop.
No, flip this.
That works.
Pizza bit dance. Pizza bit dance. Yeah. Can you have align T's head to make it look like a big chef's hat?
No, I don't have a wide angle, a wide enough angle. And his head is too small.
My head's too small.
Does it do a stupid thing in Superman 3 with like this straight in the tower or something?
You know, to be fair, I thought it was more leaning than that.
Oh god, so what, now you're criticizing the leaning tower is not leaning enough?
Yes, sorry guys.
God.
You could have done a better job at making it more leaning, yeah? Come on.
Sadie, as we're gonna spend 2 days here, tell me there is more in Pisa than just this square. I mean, and we're gonna have more things to see.
So right? No, I don't think it's been repainted. It's just the stone. It's made of that white stone. It's beautiful, these buildings. Seriously, wow. Yeah, they were so determined to build even if...
Yeah, it's probably like, you know, hey, we started now.
It's been tip-fixed.
But it's funny because it became the symbol of Italy.
Yeah.
You think Italy, you think the Tower of Pisa. We have a tower I saw in French. It's straight.
It's straight.
And pointy. Yeah.
I'm at like 600 points with the leaning, holding up
Yeah.
the tower photo. I wonder when that started. As something I wanted to actually make an observation.
Yes.
Now that we're in Tuscany,
Yes.
this architecture really reminds me of the stuff we saw in Florence.
Okay, city.
You know, the Assassin's Creed style
Yeah.
building. So I feel like the Genovese, like really Gothic stuff that we've seen, is like really different style than here. Now we're in the Tuscany region of Italy.
Yes.
I wonder, like, if it's something.
Go inside the cathedral. It's nice. I hope it's open and free. But yeah.
Different architecture style. Did you see that?
Got the door.
So my phone is like available Wi-Fi network, tourist Wi-Fi.
Oh, it really leans from that side.
Ah, here it is. Okay, now we see it better. Yeah. Yeah, I think just like the Eiffel Tower, they're guarding.
If you want to get graduation from a college, you must not climb the tower. You're not going to get graduated ever.
Really absent. That's really funny. Of all these funny like superstitions and traditions.
To be fair, guys, well, first of all, it's really hard to take a picture of something that is that shape. Because you have to do this. And it's not the kind of thing that I'm really interested in taking picture of. There's so many pictures of the tower that really me adding
Yeah,
one
it's
to
just
the mix
another-
is not, yeah.
Yeah, the tower actually is the least impressive of all the buildings. Like this thing behind us, look at this.
Well, I'm trying, love. Let's keep going.
Detail. It's amazing. Would you rather take a picture of the subway man?
Probably Subway. Yeah, probably Subway Man. The right picture of Subway Man.
What was the tower meant for? What was the point of building it? Just a lookout, or? It's pretty, but drunk, like a fellow said before. Yeah, Seti. So I think that's what our Airbnb host said too.
But we need
it's
to
open
book.
until 6 p.m. But you have to book 1 day in advance.
So what's really strange is that some people went like artistic graffiti on it.
Oh, that's
See?
not the real.
It's strange.
That's not from.
Well, it's not
Yeah.
consistent. You don't have
But
it.
it's probably from a long time ago,
Yeah,
right?
but it is something added. You don't find it anywhere else.
Yeah.
So it is a form of graffiti.
Kind of like what we see in the
Mm-hmm.
Colosseum. So this is like olden day 12th century graffiti. Yeah, here too. That's very funky.
Oh, you can enter there? No.
Go.
Not following people.
What was this place used to be?
I don't know. Oh, it's probably the restrict number for COVID. Actually, you used to be able to just go in. So now
Yeah,
apparently
so
it's
we-
50 people at
yeah,
the time.
that's what he said when probably we were still muted at that point when we checked in, but our host said you have to pre-book a day in advance because they only allow 50 people in at a time because of COVID.
Naturally going from the 11 to the
Will we
1200.
be planning on going upstairs tomorrow?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it seems like a really common place for lovers to come and meet. Love?
Gosh, it's so perfect. You know what I mean?
It's leaning though.
Like-
Everything is leaning. So.
Yeah, it's interesting. The one imperfect thing out of everything perfect. Does that make sense? like even now the grass is like so well cut.
I don't really understand the subway guy thing. If I'm like hungry and I see a guy dressed as a dirty sandwich, because that's what he was, I'm really not gonna go, a meatball sub.
I could kill for like a traditional.
I would love a meatball sub right now.
Foot long, $5, €5 foot long. Of course, I'm sporting my Pikachu shirt in Pisa, like normal. Sorry. The Miracle Plaza, so it's called Piazza di Miracoli. Miracle Plaza. Interesting. Did you see that? Naruto one. Nice. Look at that. Wow. That's incredible.
What's the last time you bought something based on advertising? T does it for shampoo and stuff.
Yeah.
She will see stuff for shampoo and she will buy into it.
Too sunny to take photos.
It is really sunny.
This is amazing, but look at this.
So we're going to
That's
try
the
to
exit,
enter
so we
this.
have to go to the other side, I think.
Hopefully it's free. We're also going to put the sound down. But I have to say that if I had a mailbox, a few ads on Instagram got my attention.
Oh yeah, like what?
Oh.
That's actually interesting. I wonder if we had an actual like address that we could use more permanently.
Would you?
I
Yeah.
wonder how much stuff we would actually order from our Instagram ads.
There's a really intimidating lady at the entrance
I
of the
know.
church.
Did you see that? She was like,
Should we try though?
"Want to try?"
I mean,
People seem to just be walking in.
are they just walking in?
Yeah.
Okay. Just a minute, love.
I'm just checking to see what they do when they meet the lady.
I put you. So what does it do?
I don't know. I can't see.
Okay, well let me go see. And now she's making it look even more awkward. Yeah, you made it look even way more awkward than needed, but that's you.
No, I
It's
just.
your specialty. Okay. Love. You're just making it look awkward. It's fine. Just, can you turn off the GBL?
Turn it off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And actually put it in your bag so she
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
see it.
Like that other time in Marseille where they like
If he cuts inside, guys,
confiscated it or something.
so maybe we need tickets.
I don't know these ladies, what they're doing.
Let's see. Okay,
Maybe it's about 12.
I don't know, let's check. You can ask if we need a ticket. How do we? Where can we buy the? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, well then we'll do all that tomorrow. Love.
Okay. So the red building, ticket office. Got it. Alright.
Okay, can you put back the?
Yeah. Okay, should be back on now.
So yeah, we're not gonna take tickets or anything today, guys, because we are.
We'll hopefully be able to do everything. We want to spend like most of tomorrow doing all the tour. Today is just about kind of figuring things out and seeing it for the first time. Doesn't look like it was full, so it should be easy to enter. Yeah, so hopefully when we're like ready to like, there's probably like, she said something about a pass, so I feel like there's a pass to do everything.
She just
So
said
we'll
where
do
to buy
that
it, love.
tomorrow. Yeah, but I meant a pass like not just for this, but like for everything, right? So yeah.
Well, they have those drone for the grass. I just saw that.
The what?
They have like those small drones to cut the grass.
Oh wow, fancy. Yeah, and they're like even in the stripes. That's weird. But it makes it even more perfect. Like it's like weirdly perfect. This whole.
Okay, guys. So the problem is, I'm not exactly sure what we can do then.
If we're leaving all of this for tomorrow.
Yeah. It's the problem with those super classic Italian town.
You can follow the medieval walls and go to the center.
So you mean this way, right, Sadie?
Go take pics with the subway guy.
No, I'm pretty sure he has disease.
Oh!
It looks like he will give you disease. Love.
It does look like something that way, so we could go there. Because there's other things
Okay.
even on the other side of the wall.
Can you believe that T came here with a whole like winter coat and
It wasn't a
everything?
winter coat, it was a rain jacket, and I was wearing it because it was raining. And I'm expecting rain. Like, we're here, we're out for a week. I'm expecting rain.
I'm trying
at
to
one
find
point.
those like old, weird, small winding streets.
Yeah.
It's usually what we try to find. I'm not sure we'll find any here, but yeah.
There's a bunch of stuff on the other side of the wall there. I don't know if you saw that. Maybe we should go that way.
So wait, Sadie, I'm a bit confused. So I'm gonna do it that way. We have direction number 1, direction number 2, 3, or 4. Where should I go?
Pressure is on, Seti. Everyone's so impressed
3.
with
So
how well.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Left between the dome and the tower. I'm not exactly sure I know where that is, but I'll
Go this way?
no, somewhere that way. I'm not sure.
We came from 1, so let's go this way. Straight past the tower, so this way.
This way then.
Cool. Alright, let's see what we find here. Looks like maybe it's part the old town goes in there. It's pretty impressive though, especially if you look up like that.
Yeah.
And with it.
Me that has me that was vertigo. I wonder how I'll feel up there.
Yeah. I wonder if you will feel the leaning when you're up
left
there.
the boat in
Probably.
Genova.
Yeah, we didn't take the boat anywhere. It's still in Genova, as Gaspar was explaining earlier today. The reason we left the boat still in Genova is because there's some strange weather coming, and we didn't want to risk not finding a perfect marina further down.
We'll go on
in
tower
time
tomorrow, guys.
before the storm hits. Because just like we, as you know, the weather predictions are only so accurate. It can always come earlier, so. Nice.
Like really strong wave.
Big
And
4-meter
wind.
waves, really
Are they 4 meter now? Guys,
Yes.
they'll be 6 meter by tomorrow.
No,
Let's read up.
3.3 or something. You even said 4 meters at one point. It was calling for 4 meters waves. And then like that weird thing that's coming from the north. And the Mediterranean in Greece, but that won't hit us. But there's just stuff happening basically. Yeah, all marble, yeah. That's it. Oh, that's pretty crazy.
You can go up to the tower. You can. Of course you can.
Yeah.
Why you say no?
Of course.
Of course you can.
Is it a Manos?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Is that the name?
It's not the one in Greece,
No,
if that's the question.
No, the one in Greece will not come to us. It's going to the other
You
direction.
can, but it's expensive and not worth it. But we're still gonna go tomorrow.
I'm pretty sure the ticket's going to be for us.
Yeah, I expect it to be expensive, but we'll see.
I was scared to go up the Statue of Liberty, and she's straight. She was straight.
That's something that you cannot do anymore.
Oh, why not?
It's been a few years that you cannot climb the Statue of
Oh,
Liberty
is that why
anymore.
we're only doing like drive-by visit on the ferry?
Huh?
Are you allowed on the island still?
Yeah.
So why can't you climb up the Statue of Liberty anymore?
I don't know, it's not allowed. But hey,
Oh.
you know how French girls are. Always making a big fuss about you going inside there.
Oh. Haha. Very funny.
No, but it's banned. It's banned for now.
Cool. So we're like inside the medieval wall, so like inside the old town, I guess.
She was getting damaged? Yeah?
Oh, probably too many people trampling all over her. Respecting the lady.
Basically, cluster center. There's more of the wall here on the left, so you can find a way to the river on your right.
So up that way?
But that's the river, the wall is on that way.
The wall is on the left, but I guess it's a big square.
Sorry, the tower is not leaning today.
Oh my god, imagine like, you know those scams in Thailand when you want to visit the palace?
And they say
they're
it's
like,
closed.
It's closed, it's on fire. Today, like, you try and take a taxi. Sorry, it's not leaning today, but you can come to my cousin's like cafe.
Yes, it's leaning. My cousin's cafe is leaning, everything's leaning.
That's hilarious. Today, it got too tired. It's not leaning today. Live, the earth isn't round.
Completely empty restaurants trying to like get you to come in.
Is this where Pinocchio's from?
What?
Where's Pinocchio from?
I don't know.
I remember my dad. I have a Pinocchio from here. Because
Okay,
my
look.
dad came to Italy, and the ones that we saw in that shop, the wooden Pinocchios. I completely forgot that he's from Italy.
Yeah, of course he is.
But I just forgot.
What's the name of his father?
Well, we can always just check it on the map, Seti. Geppetto. The Earth isn't round or flat. It's shaped like a dinosaur. Mount Everest is its sharp teeth. Piazza di Cavalieri. Okay, Seti, I can do that. Piazza di... Do you want me to try, love?
The Hotel of Pinocchio in Florence.
Ah, okay. I feel like we had this conversation when we were there last year.
Yes, everyone knows it's a computer simulation. We're basically an advanced version of The Sims. That's it.
We're 7 minutes from the piazza. If you want to go to it. It's like around and then. I think we're going the opposite direction, actually. There's probably. I think it looks like there's something there. We're in the Matrix. Hi, Andre. What would happen if Pinocchio said, "My nose isn't going to grow right now"? Well, his nose only grew when he lied, right? You loved pizza, Chris? What did you get up to when you were here? How can you be from Canada and hungry? I have parents with different nationalities, and I have 2 different passports.
You can be from
I was born in Canada, so your question is then I am Canadian, but I have a second nationality, and that is Hungarian.
No,
And
I
these
guess
days,
you'll
because
say
we're spending
you're
time in
from
Europe.
Canada and you have...
I'm Canadian with a second passport,
Yeah.
Hungarian.
397 cities. Oh my, Gaspar, to the nearest 1 degree. What angle is the Tower of Pisa? P.S. Answer was already revealed in chat.
Gaspar.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna look at it like this. I'm not looking at chat.
Okay. Start doing math.
12?
12 on a 12-degree lean.
Yeah, 12?
So like from this side of the tower, like this.
I'll say, yeah, around
is a
12.
12-degree lean. Thank you
Okay, I'm really curious.
for the math question bits Dan Bet and Zen.
No, it's not 12?
Uh-oh, what is it? What is it?
Because we look at the top, so it looks, yeah.
1250s, yes. Obviously, at the top, it's less of an angle than the bottom. This is like the field going to your
Oh, it's
math-
less. Okay.
Oh, it's less? Can I make a guess?
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna say it's a 9-degree lean.
Okay. 3.9.
3.9.
Oh, I would really not have guessed that.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry. Architects, go back and fix it. That is so not impressive. It's not leaning enough.
No. You judge it. You judge the angle.
The
No.
bottom
Because
of it,
if
not
you
the top.
see the bottom,
Yeah,
you see the angle. Right now,
obviously the top is...
you don't see the angle. At the bottom, you have the ground as a reference. Way easier to judge an angle.
3.9 degrees.
Making a
To
big
be
fuss
fair,
about.
that's actually quite crazy to think. By 1 degree, it makes like such a difference. 3 degrees
Yeah.
difference. It's like, that's pretty insane. Like by your eye, it looks even more crazy.
Well, no, I'm not impressed anymore. The leaning tower.
Sorry, guys, it's barely leaning.
I leaned
okay?
more than that before.
Well, yeah, the other day on our boat, guess what?
My
10 to
boat
15
leans more than the tower.
Yeah, 10 to 15 degrees.
So okay, no one like I don't have tourists coming
You're
to my
talking about-
boat.
You're talking to sailors here, where the sailboat's leaning 10 to 12 degrees.
You guys are lucky I'm not making dick jokes right there, but yeah.
Wait, it leaned more in the 90s?
Oh.
Well, everyone was slightly more tilted in the 90s, let's be fair.
So I guess it was about to fall in the 90s, then they fixed it.
Oh, really? Was there a time where they had to renovate it? Oh, what's this? Here's the old wall. So we didn't even want to follow
I have no idea. Someone gave you a GPS, love.
Yeah, so see where we are. Okay. We actually kind of went back to... Oh, shit. Went back to a different... Uh-oh.
Okay, love, where are we going?
Hold on, GPSing. Like, that way.
You sure?
Yeah, see?
Okay, cool. No, you do it.
We have to cross the street. Oh, yeah, this way works.
Because they did a huge work on it to stabilize it.
Ah. So yeah, that wall is pretty old. It's crazy.
This is exactly what you had in mind. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that looks like a new one too. Look at the old building.
That reminds me of Chiang Mai.
Yeah. How old are the walls? Like when was the old town of Pisa?
Battery.
City of Pisa established?
T and GPS,
I guess
bad combination. I
before
don't know
the
what makes you
1100s.
say that, guys.
What? You guys, if you know me at all, you know I'm the best
You guys,
GPSer out there in
battery.
the world. You okay? This man. Turn around and make this stuff.
Let's see. Why does it does that again? No, we're back. Close it.
Should be okay.
And we're back, guys. Oh, so video game, it says video giochi, I think.
Some interesting things here. We're back. Woohoo! Sorry, guys. Some strange bars and restaurants around here.
What? They just bar and restaurants. That's a strange one. I've seen Irish pub around, but American Irish pub? What is it supposed to mean? No?
It's just it's a pub that it's a North American pub with like an identity crisis. Rogo, Stretto e Borgo Largo at Pisa is another cool place.
Oh, yeah. Hi, sandwiches. Sandwiches.
What is the food that we need to try here?
Yeah, what's...
Cured meats, if there is anything else. The cheese. Oh, what's that there?
Well, I don't know if we can go see that.
We'll go see that.
That looks cute. Okay.
That street looks great, though. Go back this way after.
To nearby Siena. I don't know where that is.
No, you're not the first person who's asked us today.
How far is it also?
Actually, guys, listen up. If you have any suggestions or something that you guys want to ask us about our plans the next couple of days, put it in the Discord, because it's always hard for us to remember what you ask or suggest while we're streaming. Put it in the Discord so we can like look it up tonight and see if we can fit it in tomorrow or in another day of our plans. It's an hour from Florence.
Okay. Maybe we can do that when we're in Florence. Take also a screenshot of that name, love, or you'll remember it.
Yeah.
I'll check tonight.
Are we gonna do the Power Rangers pose when you're at the... you have to do a Power Ranger pose at the tower?
I'm not gonna film that, but
It's a flying
dick.
PP. I wonder what...
That says something in Italian, but I don't know what it says.
Best beer is found in the States, but the trick is finding them. Yeah, you guys have a lot... Same in Canada, a lot of places have those like little micro brewery places, right?
Getting in trouble though to say beer. Would you mean that best beer is American?
I'm not sure if it's the best because I've had beer from lots of different parts of the world. Actually, it's a good question. I don't know what my favorite beer would be.
Well,
That's a
I'm
really
sure
good
I'm not part of
question.
it, but I'm sure many Europeans would disagree that it's from
I don't know.
the US.
Yeah,
Even though the
okay,
US
yeah.
are really fond of their microbrewery.
Is that the rest of the
I don't know, let's go to the thing.
wall? The really build wall? No, honestly, I'm sorry. Guinness, I can't do it. It's
What?
too dark. Guinness beer.
Careful, love.
If we're gonna go for that dark Irish stuff, I'll go for Kilkenny.
Oh no, Guinness is not. I think if you're talking about beer, Guinness is not even in the mix.
Guinness,
It's something
I can't
else.
do it. It's way too dark. It tastes like rusty nails to me, but maybe I just didn't try it the right time.
If you ask me if I'm up for any beers, I will say yes, but I probably won't expect. Guinness is just, it's another thing. It's a product by itself.
Yeah. Really good. Oh my god, I have to keep up with G as well. Oh my god. Johnny English, sorry. Same actor as Mr. Bean, my bad. Oh my god, this is so good. This is so sad. Guess back.
Oh, enjoy the snow day, Nick. That's so exciting. Really? What was spicy? That?
There is someone dressed as Super Mario in the restaurant.
Chat! Well, many people are watching him like what? Last little bit dance. They're all looking at. Did you see that? Did you see that?
Squad
we
thing
get-
on Twitch. Everyone will have their like POV
Can we get
of our
Andy
wedding.
Milonakis to like... Enjoy your beer, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're having a great time. We know that being a backpacker sometimes it's a bit difficult. You know, you live on the money and it's sometimes tough. So this one is on us, guys. Enjoy. You get the woman to get you chocolate. She comes back. Water. She comes back with chocolate. You just got shot on by a pigeon.
Let us know if we're back. Okay. We got caught in that, and the HDMI got pulled out of the backpack. Good thing that it didn't get damaged. But once Gaspar puts the backpack back on, maybe I'm going to fold it in a bit so it doesn't dangle.
I'll
too
do it.
much.
Let me do my part.
He looks different with hair, Phoenix.
Okay. No, look, I didn't. I fixed it. I still need to have some length, you know. Oh shit, there is a group going there.
Okay, well, continue what you do. Back around this way.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, that was a close one.
Okay, Johnny.
Okay, Johnny, see you later.
And then let us know what you think of what you got, what you try first.
Don't eat everything at once. So basically, yeah, the package ended up being mostly sweet.
It was only pretty much sweets, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because of the sending a lot of like meaty things you can't really send. Oh, Mediterranean beers are bland. Do you mean beers? American micro beer are brewed in small batches are much more interesting. But you know, there are many of those kind of micro brews
In Europe as well, yes.
And in the UK. And
If you compare like
So I
big
don't know.
brands against microbrewery, it doesn't work.
I definitely. But let's stick with the big brands first, because that's a bit easier for like. For me, like American big brands are like out of the.
Well, the fact that European invented beer doesn't mean that they're still the best at it, but
Yeah.
yes.
St. Paul, Minnesota. Oh, some special here. Okay, so I think we turned
Wait,
this nice little street here. Wait for the cars. There's a bar in Antwerp, Belgium, where they sell over 1,000 different kind of beer. Okay, that's pretty awesome.
Bull Gaspar.
Hey, Isabella.
Why do you say?
No, don't shave your hair. Actually, your hair's really nice today, love. Really, really curly.
Everything comes, but to a price, guys. You can't afford bull me.
The beer museum in Prague was pretty good too. There was a bunch of beer.
The beer museum.
We were like, oh my god, it's a beer museum.
It's
We're
a
gonna like
bar.
go to a museum. It's just a bar
It's just a bar that has
with a
different type
bunch
of beer.
awesome list of beer and beer samples.
But it's just absolutely.
But it's just called
You know, they
beer
don't teach you the
museum.
history or anything. It's just a bar.
We can go this way. I just thought it looked pretty.
Sure says look better.
It might be
Yeah, that's your opinion. I disagree. There was a really cool bar in the south of France, the first place where we went with the boat, that had like 500 different sorts of beer.
Say that again?
The first place we went in France with the boat, there was a bar that had 500 different sorts of beer. And that was a really
I
cool
don't
bar.
remember that. Where was that?
First stop, wherever we went with the boat, so it's easy.
Oh, that bar in Argelès,
Yeah.
of course. For some reason, I was like thinking of
Where would the bird nest if G shave his head?
yeah, because it was like beers from around the world, and they were like selling all the beers.
It was called Around the World in 80 beers.
Yeah,
But they had 500 references.
I don't remember because I tried all 500.
We tried none, sadly, because it was COVID time, so
So we bought a pack of Snake Dog, I think it was called. I think it was an
It was good.
Australian. It was really good.
And the Singa.
I'd drink it again. And yeah, 2 Thai Singa
you didn't
beers,
miss the
'cause
tower,
we
but
were
we'll see the tower again tomorrow.
No, we just today we just arrived, so today it's just about just kind of figuring stuff out with you guys.
You know what we haven't found yet?
A grocery store?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I can look that up next. But tomorrow we'll do all the kind of.
Oh yeah, that
proper
way
visiting
looks
and
pretty.
touring,
Small
right?
streets.
Yeah. I had a feeling down this way. Root beer was
Can
super
someone
vanilla.
explain me the
Maple
logic?
syrup? I don't think that's what's ever.
So the logic of that pizza t-shirt, so Snoopy is sleeping on the world pizza. Okay, sure.
Bart is holding it. The princess is in front of pizza. Oh, Tinkerbell's holding it up.
Okay, sure.
See these Pinocchio dolls, love? No. Guys, Mona Lisa's daddy. What? Oh my god.
That's not even a... That's a German... Okay.
You have... Wait. There's 7% kombucha.
Ooh.
Take me to this
You get
place,
drunk
Sixola.
and clean yourself
Can
at the
I,
same time.
order it and then I'll pay you to like send it to Italy?
Can someone explain root beer to me? I'm told Europeans find it disgusting.
Okay. Yes, because it's not a soda or poppy soft drink that you find in Europe.
It's also misleading. It's nothing to do with beer.
It's root beer. It's like ginger beer or ginger ale. It's not alcohol. It's a
This is what Einstein would have wanted. I think he was in his wheel, yes.
He's being carried on in an overly priced tourist
Yes.
t-shirt.
I want to be
man.
in the DAB position. At the time they were like, the DAB, there must be an equation. And then they figure out, oh, it means dabbing, for fuck's sake. Okay, to the t-shirt. Albert, you first. God.
So yeah, root beer, it's really sweet, it's creamy. It has a minty flavor, but not really. It's such a weird, unique flavor. To be honest, it might throw you off. I actually like it. The first time I tasted root beer, I didn't like it because it reminded me of toothpaste.
Fun fact.
But then you put vanilla ice cream in it. It's really good.
I'm gonna
so
give
weird.
a little kick
Earthy
in
cola.
the bee nest. There is a really strong, small but strong movement of
E equals MC
feminists who wants to try to cancel Einstein.
Okay, why?
Because he was really mean to his wife and he was always cheating on her. And yeah, for that, he should be cancelled.
So, okay.
You know what? I'm okay.
I
Let's
have a
cancel him.
question.
But then we cannot use any
That's what I'm saying.
of the thing he came up
That's
with.
my question. So if we cancel him, does that mean we have to uneducate ourselves
Yep.
and uneducate our
Yep.
children in math
That's
school?
it. You cannot have one and not the other. So yeah, that's it. I'm sorry.
Root beer actually has vanilla in it.
Like, oh, he was mean. But he was a genius. Yeah, but he was really mean. But it wasn't. It's not about being friend with him. It's about using his invention
mathematical,
and
concept
his
that
ideas
are created
to, create light, for example.
Oh wow, look. This really gives me Florence vibe. I guess the region, the way it's been built and stuff, right? Look. You see what I'm saying?
Finally, I mean, who needs equal MC? Yeah.
Maybe, guys, any of you guys who are bad at math in school, maybe once he's canceled, maybe we'll all get A passing, A with
That would be
flying.
actually a really funny
100%
short
in every
movie
math test.
where a guy goes in the street one morning and it's not just the people. He goes to the shop and he says, "Oh, sorry, can I buy some milk?" Yeah, we only have fresh milk. Do you have a carton? No, you didn't know. Pasteur got cancelled. We don't have a pasteurization anymore. It got cancelled. And everything like that will be cancelled.
Do you know what would be the worst though? Whoever invented cheese, I'm sure at one point we'll find out a reason to cancel the guy who invented
Hey, do you want to go to
cheese.
Disneyland this weekend? You didn't know? They removed it.
Blame it on his brain.
Walt Disney was cancelled.
Hello, by the way. That's the thing,
You put the radio and there is
Like
practically
digging-
no music anymore
white noise.
because everyone got cancelled.
Oh my goodness.
Here it's nice too.
I think, you know what, guys? I think we need to learn to forgive. I think we forgot that basic
No,
human,
put it back in that
compassion.
context as well.
The human compassion,
Yeah, that's the thing as well. Good luck. Oh, that's pretty. Good luck giving up on the atomic bomb, yeah.
guys, so nice. The GPS, by the way, is really upset with me, but I don't care. It's such a patriotic, vegetable stand or whatever that's meant to be. Newspaper stand. So pretty.
You miss the tower, but we'll go back, don't worry. Okay, that looks like the street we were looking for.
My phone is so crappy.
This one?
With pictures, it's shit.
Okay, well, buy yourself a new one. I'm sure you can find a really good one for 42 euros. What do you mean it's crappy for pictures? It just doesn't look good?
No, that's not clear. Crispy.
Okay. Maybe because the screen is shitty?
Your
and you-
phone takes really good pictures.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you should try out my phone. Maybe tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Imagine if we started resetting society every 30 years when we change morality with the new generation.
Right,
Yeah, well, that's kind of what people are trying to do. Yeah.
that's what we need to do, because the other way didn't really help us out. We're kind of driving Earth into the ground right now.
But that would be fun though, because everything that everything that is taboo, suddenly we would have to redecide. Everything will be like clean slate.
Every 10 years, we have a board
can do the board
meeting.
meeting.
Like, okay, what's in, what's out, what's trendy,
Yeah.
what is allowed, what needs to be cancelled.
So everyone is in a room.
What words are we not allowed to say? What words are we
So
allowed?
guys, case 372, anal sex. What do we do for the next 30 years? Let's say it's basic. Okay, anal sex, basic now. Holding hand. You, that's disgusting.
Well, no, with COVID now, PDA, holding hands, everything, it's okay, so we're kind of going away, but maybe we could
Looks
go
pretty,
all
though.
the way around, just kind of get lost in that area.
Yeah, we should definitely, every 30 years, we reset everything.
To be fair, I think that would benefit us, because I think we're so lost with what we're so overwhelmed.
It's like when Elon Musk said laws should be rediscussed and reapproved every 50 years. Yeah.
To be fair, I think because there's so many laws that are out of
Also,
date, it
guys,
doesn't apply to us anymore.
Driving license should be revised every 50 years.
Okay, got chat.
I was going to do that for you, but look, she's looking at it.
Sorry.
God, it's just so weird.
Can anyone recognize him?
Like the woman was trying to read the sign and she jumped and hid the sign. Like, you won't see it.
Okay, who is it, guys? Who is it? Pisa is known to be a very intellectual place as well, right? A lot of famous brains come.
Someone said, Marco Polo.
Oh no!
Yes, Buck, it is Galileo.
Galileo.
Marco Polo, that many people believe was actually a huge liar.
Huh?
A really good storyteller, but yeah. Marco Polo is believed that many things that he says don't make sense. So people think that there is a chance that as he was going into that direction, the Orient, he made a lot of people going back the other way and took a lot of the stories.
Something?
No, and he learned a lot from them, but maybe didn't find his way there.
Hey, look, we found a pirate's lair. Look.
Cancel Marco Polo.